What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another exciting video here on Urban Tech NYC. In today's video, I will be installing Meagan racing springs on the E90. They're about 2 to 3 inches lower than the stock spring, so it's not going to be that low. It's not going to be bouncy, but it will be just low enough, where it doesn't affect the quality of the ride too much. So that is what is planned in this video. I'm going to be doing the fronts first, and then like a week or two after, I will install the rear, and let's see how it goes from there. So without any further ado, let's get right into today's video. All right, I already started with the struts. I decided to just do it myself instead of asking someone to do it, because I got the time today. I got the time to do it today, and so I decided to do it. I did the other side already, but just like there's a little plate that sits right on top that was on the stock ones, and I didn't do that on that side, so I'm gonna have to take that off and put that plate on. But I started on the right side yesterday, and I didn't finish because I ran out of time. I was doing that at work, so I decided to just finish it up today. So it's pretty easy, nothing difficult to do. So just run this through. Alright, y'all, so I completed the driver's side, but this side I kind of put on, but I forgot to put on the there's a little spacer that was on the factory struts springs that sits on top of the mount up there. I put it on the driver's side, but I didn't put it on this side, so I noticed the difference in the drive quality, because I've been driving this with just the fronts. I didn't do the rear yet, but I've been driving it like this for a week, and excuse me, don't get me wrong, the ride quality is so much better than what it was before. These are lower in spring, but like they only make the car slightly lower. It's not slammed or anything like that. So, which is good, because I don't want that slam look, because I thought that's what I was gonna get with this, but that is not the case. So I'm just gonna put these spacers on top, but I'm trying to do it without taking out the whole struts again, because I already put it in. It was a pain in the butt to do that, so I'm gonna try to do that without like lowering the whole entire thing and taking it out. All right, y'all, so I basically put the plate on. You can't really see it from here. It's literally right there. It's like I don't know if it's even 0.5 millimeter of a spacer, but it's on, and trust me, it's not easy trying to do this and line all this up by yourself. But I got the jack underneath the spindle there. Line everything up with the spacer on without having to take out the entire strut once again. So yeah, so basically now I just gotta put back the sway bar link. Gotta jack the car to ride height a little higher, then line up the sway bar link and go on from there. But let me just take this nut off. You guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm talking, but it's like I'm whispering. Let me jack it up and show you until it lines up with the hole. See? Yep, lines up perfectly. You see the other side? Let me turn on the flash right there and just put our nut on slightly for now. I'm not bolting it down yet. I gotta put the the bolt for the strut itself. Right here, this middle bolt that hold down the wiring or the brake lines. So we just line this sucker up. All right, now in order to tighten down the nut on this side of the sway bar link on the left side facing towards the back of the vehicle, you're gonna need a 16mm socket or wrench, and there's another bolt right behind here, right there. You gotta hold that down with a 16mm wrench, or in my case you can either use a plier to hold it down, but a wrench does better. You know, I have it somewhere in here, but I ain't got the time right now. So this is what's handy, and this is what I'm going to use to hold it down and tighten the bolt. Well, and as we can see, that sway bar link is tightened down. Now make sure before you do all this, you got to jack the car up to ride height. That's the only way the sway bar link is going to line up with the hole here. In order for you to put that nut in, it has to be jacked up. Now this time I didn't take out the lower control arm, which is down there, down where I'm pointing, right down there. When I did it the first time, I did take out the I didn't take it out completely, just loosen up the bolt in order to take out the strut all the way because it wouldn't come out. But this time I didn't have to take the strut all the way out, the springs all the way out. The struts, I mean, I keep saying struts and spring. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. I didn't have to take it all the way out. So, I mean, it worked out. I was able to get that little spacers on top. And hopefully now I won't hear any squeak, because before it was, like I said, it was slightly off balance because the other side had the spacer and this side didn't have it. So, it should be much better this time. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side with the strut bolt. I'm gonna hold it down on one side with I believe this is an 18, and then, you know, bolt it down with another 18. Tighten down these top nuts. They're all 13mm. Oops. Trying to stay on. I ain't trying to do that. And we're gonna tighten them down a little more once the car is on the ground with the wheel on. Okay, and now we put back our wheel speed sensor, which is right here. Right now it's not working properly due to some issues I have with the ABS ring. I will be replacing that my axles, because I replaced the sensor. This is a brand new sensor, and I still get the drivetrain malfunction. And I've been driving the car like this, with no traction, drivetrain malfunction for like mad long. So what I basically do is like a temporary fix. I take a little washer, place it underneath the bolt, and then right by underneath where the sensor goes, and that should, you know, fix it temporarily, not long term, but temporarily, until I'm ready to replace the axles, which will be in the coming week or two. So every time I upload a video, I'm not uploading presently. So my videos are like either weeks or months behind. I mean, yeah, so for example, if you see this video, just let's just say today is May 15. I made this video like 10 days ago. So videos are never you know, uploaded the same day I record them because I'm busy. I have a lot to do. So, you know, I do this during my free time. Whenever I have the time to do it, is when I do it. So yeah. Okay. Pretty much got everything down pack. I should have straightened my wheels before I do this. Look at my wheels. I'm gonna need alignment. Definitely gonna need alignment. Look at my wheels. The steering wheel is straight. Look at the wheels. Ah, damn it. What the hell is wrong with me? The alignment is way off. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I'm tripping. Straight. Okay, that's better. I'm still gonna need alignment though. Now, as you guys see, this is about 3 fingers. And it was pretty much about 4 fingers or 3 fingers with the stock ones. So we're going to drive it around for another week and see how it settles. Two fingers on here too. So we're gonna take a quick run to AutoZone, but guess what, guys? Look, this is what we got. This is the next thing. Actually, I gotta do the rear for this, but this is the next thing to go on. We got catless downpipe with all the hardware and stuff. I just need to find time to put it on the car, but we're going catless. You know what that means? You know what that means? Nah. I still got to do that exhaust, but I'll most likely install the catless downpipe at a shop because they can also help me fix my leaky exhaust. I think I mentioned that in another video, that the exhaust, it's the part of the exhaust that connects to the muffler is completely disconnected, so we will have to get it welded. So yeah, I'm gonna take a quick run to AutoZone real quick to grab some coolant, and I'll try to proceed to doing the rear today. If not today, then whenever I have the time.
Don't ever feel like you're all alone.
The 2 fronts, and I've been driving the car for a few days now, and I'm still getting that clunky noise. So remember in the other clip or in the last video I said that it came with some type of spacers that goes on top of the camber plate. I ended up putting it on this one, and that might just be the issue. So today I'm going to remove those 2 camber plates and install install it like that and see if I'm still getting that little clunky noise when I go over a bump. Now, I'm not saying that's definitely the issue, but it might be, because I don't know. So I'm gonna go that route. If it's not, then I just have to go to somebody who's a professional, who knows how to do this stuff better than I do. Because don't get me wrong, it's been riding smooth. Like, I haven't gotten any issues. Again, these sports coilover springs or shocks is usually for smooth road. Like if you live in a place where, like I live in New York, the roads are not smooth, it's gonna be a problem. Like you're not gonna love it. You're gonna hate it more than you love it, because if you're going over these speed bumps, because there's speed bumps everywhere, the roads are horrible, you're not going to love it. But once I get on smooth road, I mean, it's a dream. It drives like a dream. Like you're doing 100, 110, I don't advise that. Don't mean I do it. I'm just saying, if you're doing like 80, 90 or whatever, or 70 on the highway, no shaking in the steering wheel, the car just glides smoothly, like with no issue. So it's definitely a plus if you live in a city, in a place, in a town with smooth and good roads. If you don't, you're gonna hate this type of setup. So let's take off those camera plates and test drive the car and see what happens. Okay, I kid you guys not. As soon as I ended that sentence, look what happened. Look what just started happening. It started raining. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh my God. Okay, it looks like we're not gonna get that done anytime soon, because this rain says hell to the no, no, no. As soon as I said that, let's take off this camera plate, I rolled down the window, unlock all the doors, unlock the trunk, it started pouring. Now I gotta go out there and close my trunk. Oh, bro. Oh man. Golly. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to postpone this install or uninstall for another day, because Mother Nature said not happening today, buddy. Oh, I just wait a few minutes or an hour. I don't know how long this. Oh my God, I forgot to close my sunroof. Lord Jesus. Oh my God, I hope I didn't get enough water. But good thing these have drains, and I hope the drain's not clogged. Oh boy. Well, here we go. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm putting all this in the video. I don't care. All this is going in the video. I'm not editing nothing, because this is really happening. Right. Same thing happened before. I came outside. I mean, right before I came outside to work on the car, it started raining. Got in the car, it stopped raining instantly. It dried up. I tried to do it again, and this happened. So, nice. All right, guys. So I waited for the rain. It stopped for like about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I went back, took off those spacers on top of the camber plates, took the car for a drive, and I'm still hearing that squeak, that damn annoying squeak. And I just realized, I guess those camber plates were not the issue. It's either that or these springs sucks. I mean, it probably not the spring. I probably have some other issues. So I'm going to dive deeper underneath the car and try to figure out what the hell is squeaking whenever I go over a bump. It right now, it doesn't make sense. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. Maybe on a dry day or something. I don't know. I'll probably do it today. It's already after 5, 4, or maybe 6. I don't even know what time it is. That's sad. Anyway, but I realized that taking off the camber plate didn't do anything. Let me step out the car. I mean, it did drop about maybe half an inch in the front due to those. I mean, it's now 2.5 fingers in the front. You can barely squeeze. You can barely squeeze 3 fingers in here, barely. So I would say 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 on each side. I did not do the rear yet. I want to get it done, but it's most likely going to rain again, so I'll probably do that at another time. But the rear is like tighter than the front. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't even know if I'm going to make a video on doing the rear, but yeah, guys, I'm kind of disappointed that didn't fix the issue, but it is what it is. You know, you find out something, you don't find out something. So let me just back her up. I'm gonna go through the back area here where there's a lot of potholes, and I'm gonna roll the window down. There's a really deep one right here, and I don't want to blow another tire. And let you guys maybe hear. Let me dodge this one. This one is too deep. That one can literally take your tire out. So, see right there? I hope you guys can hear that. Put a little speaker up here. Is that normal after installing new? It's not normal at all. It's even louder without, now taking off the camber plate is even louder. So I can't really put a finger on it. Maybe it's a tie rod or control arm, but it's even worse now. You should make me want to put that camber plate back on. Or not camber plate, spacers. I don't feel like it's softening up. It's not supposed to be making that sound. Damn. Go this way. Alright guys, so it's about 2 days later and I finally figured out the issue. It was the hardware on the shocks, right? The previous owner, because it came complete already with the springs, everything on it, so I thought he had done everything right. So I just threw them on thinking that everything was fine, but it just so happened that, you know, the nut in the middle were not screwed on tight. That's why I kept getting all the clunking noise coming from the front end. But I completely solved that problem. Everything is fine, no more clunky noise. I mean, when you go over bumps, it's smooth. Everything is firm in the front of the vehicle. So I'm very thankful and glad that that issue is sorted out. So now it's time to move on to doing the rear. But I most likely won't get that done today because I got some errands to run throughout the day and I don't have my tools with me. I left them all at work, so most likely I'll get that done tomorrow. So I will catch you guys then. Alright guys, so I decided to get rid of my old factory cowl filter here and replace them with some aftermarket cowl filters. So I will be getting rid of this whole thingamajiggy, this whole setup right here. Well, not because it take up a lot of weight. So we gotta make this baby fast. Nah, I'm kidding. So I'm taking out this whole thing and replacing it with this. One of these right here. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with these already. So I had these in the last N54 I had. So these will be going on. These are coming off. And now, as you can see, we're looking good. So that adds about 30 horsepower or so to the vehicle, but don't take my word for it. And if you guys can remember, if you follow me on Instagram, I did my valve cover about 3 months ago, and as you can see, it's leaking again. But this time it's not really the valve cover, and before it wasn't the valve cover either. It is the PCV valve right here, this right here. So let me show you guys. As soon as I put my hand, when the car's running, it shows better, but as soon as I put my hand here, it's leaking oil. Slowly, but it's leaking. So sometimes that can come off as the valve cover when it's actually the PCV valve. As if it's the valve cover that's leaking, but like I said, it's not the valve cover, it is the PCV valve. I did go with an aftermarket valve cover gasket. Looks like it's holding up, at least on this side. I don't know about down here. Down here it's not holding up at all. As you can see, oh Lord Jesus, it's been leaking, and it's leaking bad. So I gotta take care of that immediately. Do me a favor, don't go with stock. Don't go with aftermarket valve cover gaskets. Make sure you go with the stock ones. But then again, it could just be my fault. Now that we got that cow situation out of the way, it will be better, faster the next time I go do the valve cover. That way I don't have to deal with all the mess. Now since I've taken this off, will I still need this? I don't know what to do about this. I mean, there's no point of having it on, but when it does rain, sheesh, I don't know where all that water's gonna go. When it does rain, it's gonna rain down. The water's gonna come down here, sits into the cylinder, and kaboom goes the engine. So yeah. Well, good thing is I'm gonna have this on. I think this has some type of protection from rainwater. But yeah, don't do this. Don't do this to your N54. You know, I'll be the example that you don't follow. But I'm still gonna do it anyway, because I do whatever I want, even if it's stupid. Just gonna clean this off and put it back on the engine. Okay guys, so I made the executive decision, you know, because I'm the president of this. Anyway, I made the decision to keep this section of the cowl on, because this is what prevents water from getting into your engine and your engine going kaboom, or for you losing compression in your cylinders, which in turn make you have to either rebuild your engine or get a replacement engine. So since we ain't got money to throw away like that, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna keep that section. You know, like I said, this is it's still good. We're getting enough breathing, enough horsepower going through the engine, and so we're gonna keep it like this. You know, even though I would like to do without all this BMW heat resistant plastic that never really works, especially after 200,000 miles. I don't know how I'm gonna get this off, but it's on now. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some wheel spacers. And when I say wheel spacers, I mean 20 millimeter wheel spacers. It's about to go down. So let's get this show on the roll. Check off the wheels before it gets dark. I was going to see another car today, an F30 335 that I want to buy, but I don't feel like driving that far. So maybe tomorrow. Let's get this wheel spacer on. Oh, let's get the wheel on first. Okay, so I got one lug nut that refused to come off. This thing said hell no, it's not coming off at all. So I don't even know what to do. So I'm most likely gonna take it to a shop down the road and have them take it off. But right now, I am trying everything I can. I didn't bring my breaker bar. Wish I did, because someone kept telling me to bring that breaker bar, but I didn't bring it. So yeah. Okay, so when putting on wheel spacers, you have to make sure that you get rid of any type of corrosion that's on the hub or around the lip of the hub. Now, of course, this is hub centric. BMW uses a hub centric pattern, so to speak. So you line that up, make sure it fits, make sure it's sitting flush and it's not going anywhere. Okay, just to get a little before and after, this is the other side. Look how deep The wheels are tucked in on this side. Just want to show you guys before, and as you can see, I don't know if this does it any justice, but let's look at the other side. I just did. Look at the difference. See, wheel sticks out. Just, you know, if the car was a little lower, it would be great, but look, now my hand is like even. Now it sticks out just a little more. Now I apologize for not filming the rear, doing the rear installation. I apologize for not filming that part because I literally had it done at work and I had to get it done within 2 hours or less. And I had some of my co-workers, you know, chipping in, you know, basically helping me install the springs and stuff, because it was literally my first time doing this on an E90. I've never did it on my other E90s. You know, they had already, the ones I had before already came with suspension or whatever, the right setup at the time. So I never had the desire, or, you know, I never got the opportunity to do it on those cars. But I apologize for not filming the installation of the rear, but I'm going to step out the vehicle and basically show you guys. Sorry, the camera angle is way too close. My head is already big enough. Anyway, I'm going to step out the vehicle and just show you guys the finished product. One thing for you guys to know is that the rear, because my wheel setup is staggered. You know, I have two 235 in the front and 255s in the rear. So the gap in the front are a little bit bigger than the gap in the rear. The ones in the rear, the fitment's about 1 inch or about 1 finger thick, and the fronts are about 2 fingers or 1.5 fingers. That's just the math that I'm using today. I'm not giving you any specific numbers, but that's the measurement I'm using, and I'm going to use that when I step out the vehicle to show you guys the other stuff. So yeah, let's step out the vehicle and let me show you guys the final results product of this thing. Alright guys, like I said, you guys take a look at the fitment here. I hope the screen is bright enough for you guys to see. Let me brighten things up a little bit. But as you can see, the fitment in the front is a tiny bit wider than the rear. So I'm going to get closer and show you guys that the fitment in the rear fits about, I could fit about 1 finger, just a finger. It's tight. It's that tight. Same thing on this side. This side is even tighter. I need to fix the adjustment on that side a little bit, but again, it's 1 finger, but I could barely fit my finger through here, so I need to adjust it a tiny bit. You know, it was kind of like my first time doing this, so I did make a little bit of a mistake. And also the tires in the rear are not the same. Maybe because the tires are not the same, I'm not sure. The tires are different. You have these run flats here, the other ones are regular tires, because that tire had blew at some point. Like I said, the front, you can barely fit about 2 fingers. See right there? Like, I can't even move this, you know, you can barely fit 2 fingers in the front. And the car is a little dirty right now. So this is the front right here, and let's see the rear. And this is the rear fitment. So I'm pretty happy so far with how it came out. Again, it's not perfect. I will fix the adjustment in the rear, but I was kind of in a hurry to get this done quickly because, again, I had about 2 hours to get the job done. Otherwise, you know, I would have had to leave the car overnight. But thank God I was able to, you know, get some of those things. I mean, get it done. Again, I am running 20mm wheel spacers in the rear and in the front, so it just makes the fitment looks much better than stock. There you have it. Before, the wheels are really tucked in, you know, and to make these cars look really nice, you gotta, like, you know, do something like this. Now, I don't want to, but I probably will. I'm not sure. I'll probably just go about another 5 inches. You know, instead of 20mm, I'll do like 25. So, like, to bring the wheel out even more, or I just go with bigger tires. Again, these are 255s. Where's the tire size? 255, 35, 18 in the rear. The fronts are, they're actually 225s in the front. 225, 40, 18. So again, if I want to even out the gap to match the rear, I could just go with, instead of 225s, I could go with like 255s in the front or 245 in the fronts, you know. So that's basically where I'm at. I'm just looking at the tire size. So yeah, 255, 35. 35. Yep. I also install a brand new valve cover. I was going to make a dedicated video on that to show you guys, but I really couldn't film while doing the installation, so sorry, my fan is like blowing high right now because my the temps are literally they literally hit like 240, and once they hit like 240, the fan kicks in. So I need to upgrade my intercooler, just my cooling system in general, you know. But again, I did install these aluminum valve cover. And I also installed a catch can in the rear. You can't see the catch can right now, but if you follow me on Instagram or you watch my shorts, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. But that is basically what I've done so far to the E90. I am thinking about going, or I've made the decision in my mind to go top mount single turbo. That is the direction that I want to go in with this car. The twin turbo setup is cool and all, but top mount is the way to go. That's where I want to go. And you know, I need to buy the kit. I will be buying the kit within about a week or two. I will be buying the I'm thinking about which brand should I go with. I don't even know yet. I don't know yet. But if I remember, I will put that below here at the bottom of the screen right here. I'll put the name of the brand that I want to go with. Again, going single turbo is not cheap. The kit is expensive, and the installation is going to be expensive as well. I've never done it before. I don't have a shop or a garage where I can actually do this stuff myself. I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not impossible. It's not hard. But I'd rather go to someone who's done it a few times. I'd rather go to someone who's a professional so that I don't mess anything up. You know, because this is very expensive, and I don't want to make that mistake of messing things up, especially on a built motor. I want to have the motor built. I want to have like rods and pistons, just the whole 9 yards. Just, you know, I won't say bulletproof the engine, but something in that ballpark. So that is the direction that I am going in. So in conclusion, you guys let me know what you think so far. One thing I didn't show you guys was like the spring itself. I mean, because the car is so low, it's hard to see. But you know, anyway, it's there. It's done. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, leave a thumbs up, comment on the video, any suggestion, any upgrades that you guys have in mind for the N54. Again, I'm not going to treat this N54 like the ones I had before, where I had to, like, I literally just did a few modifications and sell. I'm going deep. I'm going much further than I ever have on any car with this car. I'm not selling this one. If I need another daily, I'll just buy another daily. But this one, this is going to be my money pit, so to speak. It's already a money pit, but not too much of a money pit. This is going to be my, you know, yeah, let me just call it a money pit. This is the car where I want to turn it into something great, like so great. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. Follow your boy here on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram right here at the bottom. Follow me and I'll follow you guys back. And remember, nobody's famous. Have a blessed day. Peace, y'all.